Well, good morning. It is the 11th of August 2021, and welcome to another daily devotional. This morning, in my time with Jesus, I was in Luke chapter 10. I want to read to you from verse 17. The 72 returned with joy, saying, Lord, even the demons are subject to us in your name. And he said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. Nevertheless, do not rejoice in this, that the spirits are subject to you, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven. Jesus is speaking to the disciples after they return, 72 of the disciples after they return from a missions trip. And they're saying, Lord, even the demons, they went in your name. We had authority over them. And Jesus says, listen, that's great, guys. You know, I even saw Satan fall like lightning. But here's the deal. I've given you authority over these things. I've given you authority to tread on serpents. I've given you authority to cast out demons. I've given you authority to overcome spiritual forces of darkness. But don't rejoice in that. Rejoice that your names are written in heaven. Now we know from Scripture that there's a number of books in heaven, but primary and first amongst them is the Lamb's book of life. And blessed are those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. And so Jesus is saying, listen, you can rejoice and you can be glad about dealing with the demonic. You can be happy that I've given you authority to deal with forces of evil in your own life and in the life of others. But really, where your joy should be and where your focus should be is in heaven. You should rejoice that your names are written in heaven. Paul later goes on and says, set your mind on things above where Christ is. This is where we've got to set our minds. We've got to be looking and thinking from an eternal perspective rather than just our temporary perspective. Because if we're focusing only on the here and the now, if we're focusing only on what the devil's doing, then we're going to get caught up in that without recognizing the ultimate victory that Christ has bought for us and purchased for us through the cross. Our focus needs to be on heaven, where Christ is. Our focus and our mind needs to be on high rather than on earth, because if our focus is on earth, we're going to get caught up with the things of the world. We're going to get sideswiped by the things of the world. But if our focus is on heaven, and our focus is where Jesus is in heaven, then that's where our heart will be. Folks, I pray that you have a heavenly focus today. I pray that you are so heavenly minded that you're nothing but earthly good. Have a great day.